Alright, welcome back to another PvP pet battle video. Gonna make this one quick, hopefully. Just gonna try to go for these last two wins on the very best. So, gonna be starting off with a Mr. Wiggles Trunks team, going up against a Violet Firefly, which is really cool to see, and Fuzzy. I like this synergy between the Firefly and the Flat-Tooth Calf, giving him that speed on the clobber. This is a much better team than it looks like on the surface, but it is only using one tier 1 pet, so I think this will be a lot of fun. I'm gonna open up with Mr. Wiggles. I will be able to... I'm just gonna go for some damage here, and then throw up my crouch after the Curse of Doom comes out. There's the Curse of Doom. So, here's my crouch. That'll keep me probably over half health. Oh, what if he has Unholy Ascension? What if that is his plan? Well, can I take out the Valk with my pig? I rather think not. So, I'm gonna throw up Uncanny Luck. There's the Haunt. Okay, cool. So, I timed that pretty nicely, because I'm probably just gonna swap... No, Uncanny Luck, you silly game. That's supposed to buff my crit chance, not yours. Okay, that wasn't that funny. Alrighty, I'm gonna bring in Trunks here. He might have Sting. He has Confusing Sting. Oh, he doesn't have Dazzling Dance. Well, he fooled me. I thought he was trying to use the Synergy team. He's just using dots. Lots of dots. So, rip Firefly. Even without a crit, it hits for over 1,000 damage. And I have another 100% hit chance to go into Fuzzy. Is he really all that fuzzy? He doesn't look very fuzzy to me. Oh well. He might stun me here, so I am going to go for this. Also, I do have that 100% hit chance. Oh, he's just using Headbutt. Huh. Well, now, the question is, do I want to even bother with keeping him alive for later? And as you can clearly see, I decided I will not bother with that. Now, if I land this, oh, that's GG. That's GG. There's no coming back from this. Although he does have his Valk at pretty high health still. I guess he might come back. But I'll be able to do some serious work with my high health Pebble. Change his name to Pita. P-I-T-A. It stands for pain in the something that you guys can probably figure out because of how difficult it was to obtain him. Still haven't settled on a name I'm really happy with. I am going to go for this. It's going to hit nice and hard. His Stone Shot hits so weak because his attack power is garbage. And he has enough health where you can kind of get away with going for Stone Rushes. And this will take him out. Or take her out. Ooh, nice crit. I want to say that this team got more crits than I did, and I'm running Uncanny Luck. But there's a phenomenon about humans, is we tend to remember that which is negative. Hiru is he knows a thing or two about psychology, and he's explaining this to me. And it's true, you know. We tend to think about what goes wrong more. We tend to remember what goes wrong more than what more than what goes right. So if I get a crit, I'm probably gonna be like, oh, that's cool, and then forget about it. But if a crit happens to me, I'm gonna be like, what? This game is unfair. Not fair at all. I'm calling hacks and cheats and not fair shenanigans. But it's because I'm forgetting all of the good RNG I get. So I probably got several crits and just totally forgot about them. But that team's strong enough even without getting the crits. Alrighty. Let's see what we queue into. Oh, we're playing Moonlight Oozling. This is yet another team inspired by Roscoe, where I'm substituting the Jade Oozling for that Thaumaturgical Piglet I need to get. I want to play some teams with the young Venomfang and the Thaumaturgical Piglet. Thaumaturgical Piglet inspired by Roscoe, and young Venomfang inspired by Disco Doggy's last video. Newbie Idol, Corgi, Skybo, 325 speed. Well. This is a terrible matchup for me. Like, just the worst matchup. I'm going to go ahead and throw out a Moonlight. At least he started with the one pet who I have a pretty good matchup with, Nether Fairy Dragon. That's the one thing I can say. Going to go for the Infected Squirrel. He's probably going to go under here. But if he doesn't, then I'm going to be able to go for a Creeping Fungus. He just went for a heal there. Let me see if... I'm just going to go for another Creeping Fungus in case he swaps. Okay, perfect. So now that he's under, I'm going to go for a Stampede, and that way my Stampede will hit him on the 3rd round. So I'm effectively not tied into it, really, for anything important. I don't have to worry about him swapping and taking advantage of this 3-round ability. So now he's going to take that Stampede if he stays in, which I figured he would. If he lets me put up Creeping Fungus, he's just going to die to dots, which will be hilariously funny. Alrighty, rip. So I'm going to save Clyde for later. I really need to level up my health power. Power balance is just not worth it. You lose so much health. What do I want to swap into? I guess another Fairy Dragon, just throw up another Moonlight. Or, actually, here's what would be great. If I can proc my Racial. Nice. I won the coin toss, so that's really good. Didn't take that damage. No. Is he gonna... He might just change the weather on me, so I'm actually going to not use that Racial that I just procced, and instead, I'm gonna throw up a dodge. Yeah, there's the deflection that I was fearing. I'm just gonna go for an Arcane Blast here, because I don't want him to change that weather on me after I throw up Moonfire. Oh, and he's waiting. He's holding on. Well played. I am going to have a really hard time killing that Jade, that Idol. I have the Jade Oozling at least, but like my dots just don't do anything under Sandstorm, and he's not letting me change the weather on him. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up. I guess I'll just do my rotation anyways. Now, is he going to deflection here? That's a good question. That's usually a good strategy to kind of make my dots not staggered anymore, but I can't really afford to swap. So I'm going to go for the Corrosion. Oh, he didn't use it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nice. He missed. That's really good. He might deflection here. No. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get a nice heal. Do some good damage. I'm going to be sad if he deflections here. Nice, he didn't. So, those dots increase my damage by 86 and 25%. So, that's why it's so good for me to be able to... now, I'm not going to really depend on him letting me do that setup again. Oh, another miss. If it wasn't for these misses and that crit, like, my Jade Oozling would never be able to take out the Idol. But as this is showing, I'm having really no trouble causing him problems. There's a deflection for no reason. Nice. Okay, should have used a Sandstorm. Okay, cool. I'm going to throw up an acidic goo. And a corrosion. Those dots are going to start stacking up for some decent damage. And he still hasn't shown me whether he has launch or decoy. There's the launch. Alrighty, so I should die here, but I did activate his racial. Oh, that's kind of funny. He died up in the air. Alrighty. So, do I want to soak this launch? It is mechanical damage, so I don't have an elemental to soak it with. And I'm as the same speed as the idol, so I think I will just soak that launch with my magic pet. Huh. Oh, yeah. I mean, I meant to do that anyways. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up. I don't want to get locked into Sandstorm. This is really awkward. I mean, into a Stampede because he's just gonna Sandstorm. I kind of have to just spam Creeping Fungus. This is super, super awkward here. The problem is he's going to Deflection here. So I'm not going to be able to get that Corpse Explosion off on the idol. Yeah, okay. But now he doesn't have Deflection, and I'm faster than him with a Moonfire. Why is it being weird? Weird. Okay. But he doesn't have his Deflection now, and I just have a Moonfire, so I still get him. Okay, cool. I was scared for a second, then I remembered, oh wait, the Anubis Death Idol is slower. I've got this. Basically because of good RNG with my J-Doozling. That was really all there was to it. Don't really want to make this a two-pet video, or two-battle video, so I think I'll play with one more team. This won't do too bad against idols. It will do pretty bad. I'm not gonna pretend like it's an amazing idol counter, but I'm not totally screwed if I queue into one, because I can change his weather, which is really what gives me the most problems because I'm a dot team, and then I just have a lot of dots. So if he Deflections my Ghostly Bite, yeah, I probably can't kill him. But I do have that ability to change the weather on him, and I am running the HS Fell Flame. It's a pretty fun team. It would do better against idols if I was using the how do you call it? The Son of Seth, Son of Seath. But Son of Seath is tier 1. And the whole idea of this whole tab is to try to use pets that aren't tier 1. People say Wormy Tunkins should be tier 1. He's good. But, like, I don't know. I always just try to compare him to the other pets. Like, how can you compare him to Bone Serpent, Wicked Soul, Fiendish Imp, Jade Mist Dancer, Emperor Crab, Hyjal Wisp? Even like a Magma Rageling, like those traps. How can you compare? Like, he's good. He's definitely good. But basically, he's a god if you're slower than him, and he's just kind of annoying if you're faster than him. And as long as you have basically anything that can haunt him, like a Wicked Soul, just shuts him down. 100%. This team. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh, I hate this guy. No, and I'm running a dotty team. Oh. Oh, I hate this guy so much. Why do you always just play this team? Ugh. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna throw out my immolation. He's gonna haunt me. He's probably gonna bring in his Crusher. So I'm not even gonna bother throwing up Scorched Earth if he does that. It'd be awesome if he brings in his... Yeah, I knew he would. Well... I guess I'll bring in the Ghost Maggot. There's the Acid Touch. Gonna hit him with a Plagued Blood. He's gonna throw up his Shell Shield, so I'm not gonna be able to heal for 2 rounds. I'm just gonna go for a Ghostly Bite. There's really no reason to try to do anything else, so I'm just gonna stun myself and literally just take damage. Actually, am I gonna swap? Do I want to swap? I might swap to the Mechanical. Nah, I think I'll stay in. Oh, he got a crit. I'm just gonna go for some Plagued Bloods here. Now at least, if he stays in, which he never does, he always uses his cooldowns and then swaps every single time without fail. So... be able to get off a Ghostly Bite into that Brilliant Caleri. Let's see. He runs Cyclone, so yeah, I was imagining him using it there. Then I'll probably bring in that Wicked Soul to heal up his team in a second here, so... yeah, he might stay in just to get off that Predatory Strike. But the smart thing to do is to bring the Wicked Soul. So he actually did go for that coin toss, and I won it, which is really, really good for me for sure. Now, is he gonna go for a Haunting Song? I kind of think not. Yeah, I figured he would just go for that haunt. Oh, also, if I remember right, he runs Ghostly Bite, I think. I'm pretty sure this guy runs Ghostly Bite, so that's good. It's good I remember that. I haven't played him in a couple days. I am just gonna... am I gonna spam damage? I think I'm just gonna spam damage here. There's his Shell Armor, so I am gonna swap now. Gonna throw up that Exposed Wounds on him. This is gonna hurt. But he's gonna start taking a lot of damage from dots in a second. A triple would be so good. Oh, that's a good triple. Good job, Kenny. Oh, I underestimated that dot pressure. I don't think I can win this, but... yeah, no. But it's still looking... well, let's see here. If I get 2 triples in a row... he does just have Ghostly Bite. Yeah, he's holding onto that Ghostly Bite here. Double. There's the Ghostly Bite. He's gonna heal here. Is it gonna be enough? No, I got him. I got him because he's running Ghostly Bite. Oh, wow. That was scary. I did not expect to be able to beat that guy with this team because this team is so dotty. Well, very, very, very close. I'm trying to think if he played and if he made any mistakes. I mean, he played... Oh, he did make one mistake. He should definitely have swapped into the Wicked Soul instead of letting me kill his bird. And that reminds me, that was RNG. Getting that coin toss and not getting the Predatory Strike on my Elemental. That won me the game right there, that 50-50 chance, so... still, pretty exciting game to end on. So I'll go ahead and finish there. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video.